the inline.
In the beginning. What the fuck is all the noise I got going on with them?
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
Yeah, I just put it back up.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
A toss play to Hunt. And not a whole lot doing there, so he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Lucky 56. Watch him now, Barney.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He's going to look deep now for Land. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Landry, the intended target. Last week, somehow they won. He threw all those picks.
This nigga talking about, well, the thing say you can't park on the street. I'm like, well, find a house, they gonna let you invite the whole San Antonio.
Find a way to win despite you making mistakes.
Damn, nigga.
Starting out again this game, that patience gonna wear thin really quick, and I think the guys on the defensive side of the ball be the first ones to let him know that's got to stop.
Like, we ain't gonna even be there like that, bro. What the fuck is you doing? Like.
They'll try and run for the first time with Freeman. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on.
We'll be at your shit all day Wednesday, all day Thursday. And then we'll be hanging out Friday, going home Saturday.
He completes it to Julio Jones. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Julio Jones hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. On for the extra point, Giorgio Tavecchio.
And that might be his like 13.
Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And that makes the score 7-0. Here's Bosher to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now the Browns coming out on the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense.
They don't want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now a 2nd down throw for Mayfield. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week.
What happened
and
to
it
you?
hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
Man, says who? Says who? What else in the room?
Mayfield from the gun on third down. And the third down pass falls incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
It ain't in the rule book, though.
Get that one back. I think
It ain't in the rule book. It's against the computer.
Hey, look at this, nigga. Let me tell you something, bro. In the new league, I got the Patriots, nigga. I'm busting your ass twice a year,
Interception he
nigga.
had that ended their last drive. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And the Falcons will be taking over first and 10.
I think we about to implement something, but we never implemented against the CPU, against the user.
On first and 10, it's Ryan.
Not against the user. Now that wasn't against the
I think
user.
he got that,
I was
yes.
against the computer.
That was against the computer.
Kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the
Can't think so.
That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he
Oh
goes.
my God, for you, I can't do this.
He's going to let this one go deep. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall.
Partner, when you're playing cover two, this is like a tag team for the safeties.
But we had, we never gave him no division long.
Read the football and go make a play. In this case,
But yours was on against the CPU.
An interception.
Buying time to his left.
No.
He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys.
I mean, yeah, he getting that loss. He got the loss, but he ain't getting no division loss.
You have to get down and protect yourself and not take
But what we go do, what we talked about was we ain't implemented that yet. But if you quit against the user, you gonna have to sit a key player in the next game.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's no gain on the play. And
That ain't never been a rule.
Third down looming.
That boy funny.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Mayfield to throw it this time.
Oh, come on.
By the former Gator Antonio Callaway.
Let me stop playing with you, goddamn.
But not before he gets into enemy territory.
7-0.
Pick up there for the Browns, 15 yards from Falcon territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 46.
Hey, Cap, bitch.
I can't hear you. Yeah, I feel
This is Hunt. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
But we just saw a great example when we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
You're the rebirth of the Seahawks, man. Good game, though.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Detroit. Detroit.
Say, Miles.
What up, bro?
Second down, Mayfield. And bringing it in
going on
right
the
side
2-2,
here,
man?
Beckham. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. First catch there for OBJ, and that good for a first down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A gain of 6 on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a third down. The Browns on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They're going to run this with a tight end. Down to the 25. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard.
He played the Panthers.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but
he played the Panthers.
Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
Back with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Browns with a football to begin. And the first play will be a field goal try. This from 42 yards out.
I said the same shit.
And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
Nigga hit you with a bomb. Nigga hit you with a bomb.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D.
All right.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And here now come the Falcons. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 22. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really...
Devontae Freeman, they're not going to get him. Touchdown, Falcons. Devontae Freeman, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons are able to show off their quick strike ability. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Williams now on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10, right at the 30.
Here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
They go play action here on first down. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. And the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And a big loss is here as he's taken down. Olivier Vernon in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. From the shotgun, Ryan. Eluding the pressure right. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Ryan. This complete to Jones.
They got to fly back. They had to fly back to the, what you call it?
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about
nah,
that
they played.
I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had to read, figure out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
They'll set up the screen for Freeman. A good first down call as the screen play gets him 9.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Falcons will extend their lead. Here's Bosher to kick it away.
Hey, do y'all ever get that little system area sometimes after your PlayStation update?
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take
sometimes
the
after
field.
my PlayStation update, it'll say system error, and you gotta do that little rebuild, database type
That's
shit.
a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback.
I don't know why they did that.
And let him fling another one.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer.
What they go
about
do
how far
once
you let your guy go,
they get ready to bring out
just
that
tough
new shit?
coverage.
Here we go now.
That how Apple
First
do.
down, Mayfield.
Nah, as soon as they bring out a new phone, they come out with an update, and that shit fuck up your goddamn phone.
Step in coverage.
They do that shit every time. Every time they bring out a new, cause the new phone will come with the new updates, right? The new software, whatever they want to run on the newest shit. And then they gonna make you update your shit, and that's when your shit ain't gonna take it right or whatever. And now you gotta go get a new phone, cause your shit running slow as fuck.
They've got another first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. And his throw here is incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. It's brought in by Harris.
My shit went out on him.
18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a 1st down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
Mayfield on 1st down. Pass incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
They go with Chubb on second down. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable third down, because they had the incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Two minutes to play here in the first half. More from Cleveland after this.
Now let's go. Blue line it.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Vic Beasley in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. And this one is right down the middle.
Bullshit, man.
The flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it.
Call that shit late as fuck.
So a special teams mistake on the field goal try leads to a new set of downs inside the red zone.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
Here's Hunt. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get it now.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Grady Jarrett able to get in there and drop him for a 2-yard loss. The Browns on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is third down and 12.
Hurry up, here we go.
From the gun, Mayfield to the right side and complete to Njoku. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And his kick is good. And that'll get the deficit down to 15. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? Just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that part. I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
Now Ryan on first down. Steps away to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And got his man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. And give him a gain of 37. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. To throw is Ryan. And Jones has it over the middle. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Ryan now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Matt Ryan now 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Williams now on the return. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Browns offense trotting back onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it 1st and 10.
Here we go now.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. So we have reached halftime now with the visiting Falcons out on top. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. On the return, it's Kenyon Barner. Touchdown, Falcons! Kenyon Barner, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
He on the Falcons this year,
You
baby.
used the phrase with me before, pressing the kicking game. What exactly does that mean? Because they did it there.
It means focusing on it, all aspects of it, because
He just gonna be a kick return dude.
If you press the kicking game, create an advantage, make a big play, it often leads to victory.
Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is.
Oh, man.
I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Here we go now.
They'll run it here with Hunt. Down right around the 25. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to make the tackle.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Throw left side, caught by the tight end Njoku. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. This quarterback now 9 of 17 through the air. Not a great percentage, but it is 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. Uses the spin. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. The tackle made there by Tack McKinley. They tried to run it to the short side of the field. There just wasn't a whole lot of room to work with.
Yeah, it seems like things just kept getting strung out towards the sideline, and he kept looking for a spot to dive up into the gap. There just wasn't one, so that turned into nowhere to run.
Good play, bitch. Good play, you son.
It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
What's that?
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about
They all
4.
seen my broadcast stuff. They seen that shit.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, you're going to have to stretch for this one. This is
he beat
territory.
He beat somebody else.
Get it in with the deficit.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down.
Yeah.
Sack back around the 8. Deion Jones.
Oh, yeah.
In there to drop him for a 4-yard loss, and it'll be 4th down. So now here comes the field
You know you can go for it, Sully.
Today. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is indeed good. And they knock that deficit down from 29 to 26. So his 3rd field goal of the ball game. brings them a bit closer, but there's no question they need to start turning some of these threes into sixes.
And sevens, and probably even eights. You know, as a kicker, you just head out when you're called upon, so he's done his job. It's the rest of the offense that needs to get it in gear if they want to close this gap.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Magaha.
Elsewhere at Arrowhead there in the third quarter. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll try to get the ground game going with Freeman. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Again, they'll run with Freeman. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4
he does the part.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ryan, and he's got Sanu. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Ryan to Sanu, good for an Atlanta 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there, perfectly executed crossing route. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield.
I'm busy won't let me take my hat in this weekend. They kept my shit. I got that bit back though.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
And he will find Ridley on the left side. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll.
I got one incompletion, and it was an interception.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 41. Now the pitch to Freeman. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Denzel Ward, the number 4 pick in the 2018 draft, making the tackle from his corner spot.
I'm so glad my shit's still going.
On 2nd down, here's Ryan. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Matt Ryan connecting on his 4th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Falcons continue to pour it on. Here's Bosher to kick it away. Williams to return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they
you had a ball head when you
was
was in college?
better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the three-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
They'll run. This is Hunt. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. He'll get 3 of those penalty yards back here, leaving him with a 2nd and 12.
I always get me when I'm trying to switch up shit.
They run with Hunt. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. Going for the deep ball. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position.
Gun. 12.
On 1st down, Ryan. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett, he's the one.
Man, shut up, bye. Shut up.
7 for him on the year.
Shut
Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now it's Ryan. Oh, he got position on it, and he pulls it in.
Jimmy.
A really good pickup.
Thank you, my eyes.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
Oh, look at this. Ryan's going to throw it. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game: defense, offense, special teams.
I'm trying my damnedest to catch shots, motherfucking ass, and passing yards and receiving yards.
The head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the
you got some hard games coming up,
motherfucker. Off of this win.
They are looking strong.
My game's finna get. I got like 4 straight easy games right here. I got Bad Boys coming up. I got somebody else.
They've lost this one. Their offense
I got K-Dub.
Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do
somebody
that.
Else I got.
I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Man.
To build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
We got three, fellas.
On the run, this is Hunt. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
On third down, that's Hunt. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Now let's go.
Alright,
319.
let's see.
319.
Okay,
big
so
offensive explosion help leading them to victory, and the
all
defensive
right, brother,
guys
man.
saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Falcons, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for the Browns, the loss is number 8 for them on the year. And they'll get a late bye next week, which might be coming at the right time. And they'll be back in action in Week 12.
We want back ends. Wipe my sins. They can't win. No new friends. Football fans. They sleep again.
I got the Cowboys, the Saints.
Wake up, the champs is in. Champion. We want back ends. Wipe my sins. Wipe it. They can't win. No new friends.
Let's see. I got the Cowboys, the Saints, the Ravens, and then I got Will. I got Matt Mezzle. Then I got the Panthers and Bucks.
Bite down on you. Right now on you. Juke to the left, they dodging it. Can't play the role, you fraudulent. Waiting on the race for the stars in it. 4x4 double parking it. Wanna play like cars in it. Where the right flag, they forfeit it. Now I got a ring too gorgeous. Damn, I got a
Straight.
gorgeous. It sound like I'm gonna scratch it.
What wrong? What happened, man? Why you ain't lead no more, bro?
I think I see blood, no Dracula. I'm an animal, eating up amateurs. Too active, y'all can't handle it. No taxing, we'll dismantle it. Shake up the building and ramble it. Shut up the critics and hit him with the spin of the juke.